Buddhism, one of the world's oldest and most widespread spiritual traditions, is steeped in rituals that play a crucial role in the daily lives of its followers. These rituals, often misunderstood or overlooked, hold deep symbolic significance and vary widely across different cultures. In this script, we will explore the essence of these rituals, how they are performed across various Buddhist traditions, and the meaning they carry for practitioners. By demystifying these practices, we aim to provide a deeper understanding of the spiritual and cultural richness within Buddhism. The essence of Buddhist rituals. At their core, Buddhist rituals are expressions of devotion, reverence, and mindfulness. They serve as vehicles for cultivating spiritual qualities such as compassion, wisdom, and inner peace. Unlike rituals in some other religious traditions, which may be seen as mere formalities, Buddhist rituals are intended to be deeply transformative. They remind practitioners of the impermanence of life, the interconnectedness of all beings, and the path to enlightenment. Cultural variations in Buddhist rituals. Buddhist rituals are not monolithic. They vary significantly depending on the region, cultural influences, and specific school of Buddhism. Here, we will explore how some common rituals are performed in different cultural contexts. 1. Puja worship. Puja is a ritual offering to the Buddha or other revered figures in Buddhism. It symbolizes respect, gratitude, and a desire to cultivate the same virtues embodied by these figures. Cultural variations. Tibetan Buddhism. In Tibetan Buddhism, puja often involves elaborate offerings of food, flowers, incense, and water, accompanied by chanting and the playing of musical instruments like bells and drums. These rituals are often conducted by monks in monasteries, but laypeople also participate. Theravada Buddhism, Southeast Asia. In Theravada traditions, puja is typically simpler, focusing on offering flowers, incense, and candles to a statue of the Buddha. It is a common daily practice in homes and temples. Zen Buddhism, Japan. Zen rituals emphasize simplicity and mindfulness. A Zen puja may involve just a few offerings and silent meditation, reflecting the school's focus on direct experience over elaborate ceremonies. Meditation, dhyana. Meditation is the cornerstone of Buddhist practice, aimed at cultivating mindfulness, concentration, and insight into the nature of reality. Cultural variations. Theravada Buddhism. In Theravada, meditation practices like vipassana, insight meditation, focus on observing the breath and bodily sensations to develop a deep understanding of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. Mahayana Buddhism. East Asia. Mahayana traditions, such as Pure Land Buddhism, incorporate meditation with chanting, particularly the recitation of the Buddha Amitabha's name, as a way to focus the mind and cultivate faith. Tibetan Buddhism. Tibetan meditation practices often involve visualization techniques, where practitioners imagine themselves as a deity or focus on complex mandalas. These practices are believed to transform the mind and prepare one for the experience of enlightenment. Vesak, Buddha Day. Vesak, also known as Buddha Day, commemorates the birth, enlightenment, and death, parinirvana, of Gautama Buddha. It is the most important Buddhist festival, celebrated with various rituals and ceremonies. Cultural variations. Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, Vesak is marked by the lighting of colorful lanterns, processions, and the display of elaborate illuminated decorations. Devotees visit temples to offer prayers, meditate, and listen to sermons. Thailand. Thai Buddhists celebrate Vesak by visiting temples, offering food to monks, and participating in candlelit processions. The day is also an occasion for performing acts of charity and kindness. Japan. In Japan, Vesak is known as Hanamatsuri, Flower Festival, and is celebrated by bathing Buddha statues in a ritual called Kambutsu. This ritual symbolizes the cleansing of the mind and the celebration of the Buddha's life. Important Buddhist rituals. While there are countless rituals in Buddhism, some hold particular importance across various traditions. Here are a few. Taking refuge. Taking refuge is the formal act of committing oneself to the Buddhist path. It involves declaring faith in the three jewels: the Buddha, the Enlightened One, the Dharma, the teachings, and the Sangha, the community of practitioners. In a typical refuge ceremony, the practitioner recites the refuge formula 3 times, often in front of a teacher or community. This ritual marks the beginning of one's journey on the Buddhist path and is considered a fundamental practice in all Buddhist traditions. Offering of alms dana, the practice of giving, is central to Buddhist ethics. Offering alms to monks and nuns is a way for laypeople to cultivate generosity, support the monastic community, and create merit for themselves and others. In many Theravada countries, laypeople offer food, robes, and other necessities to monks during their morning alms rounds. The ritual is often accompanied by blessings chanted by the monks, creating a sense of mutual interdependence between the monastic and lay communities. Bodhisattva vows. In Mahayana Buddhism, the Bodhisattva vows are taken by those who aspire to attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. These vows reflect the deep commitment to compassion and selflessness that characterizes the Bodhisattva path. The ritual involves reciting the vows in the presence of a teacher or sangha. It is often accompanied by a ritual of purification and the taking of precepts. The vows are renewed regularly, serving as a constant reminder of the practitioner's commitment to the welfare of others. Buddhist rituals are rich in symbolism and cultural diversity, offering a profound way for practitioners to connect with the teachings of the Buddha and cultivate the qualities needed for spiritual growth. By understanding the significance and variations of these rituals, we gain insight into the depth of Buddhist practice and the ways in which it continues to inspire millions of people around the world. Whether performed in a grand temple or a simple home shrine, these rituals carry the timeless message of compassion, wisdom, and the pursuit of enlightenment.